Good morning, friends. I'm going to film another couple days in my life. So I guess this is episode 3 of adding life to my days. It's going to be a busy one. It's 6:45 currently, 6:46. I'm going to get to the gym. I've got a running session to do. I'll show you that. Then I'm going to go skate. Then I'm going to crack on with some work that I need to do. I've got a cool announcement today. Well, by the time you're watching this video, you already know, but I am a Brooks ambassador. I've recently signed a contract. So yeah, that's super exciting news that I am sharing on Instagram today. I've got some other work to do. So yeah, super busy. Got some good running sessions too. So today, then tomorrow morning run club, which I am going to do my absolute best to document a little bit more of, and then Sunday session with Gaz and Jimbo, which I'm looking forward to. It's their last sort of session one before Murcia. Well, we're a week out from Murcia, and I've got something even more exciting next week because I'm going away, and then I'm going away twice next week. I go away, I come home, and then I go away again. So it's a good time to be vlogging for me. The next couple of months I have a lot of good stuff coming on, and it feels like the ball has started to roll. So I'm going to go and get on the treadmill. You might be able to hear, you might not be able to hear. It is raining, it is windy. So I'm going for a treadmill session, kilometre repeats. I'm just going to work hard, see where that gets me. Yeah, right. See you in the gym. I need to go. Let's get started. And yes, I've got the wired earphones in today. Firstly, my Bluetooth ones are broke, and I'm quite enjoying using these. I don't know if you can even hear me. Let's crack on. Oh, I swear I broke in my heart. Crush your pills in time apart, but I can't stop. Honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm home. Okay, baby, you were right. Okay, baby, you were right. So, finished the session. That is the session done, 6 by 1k at 3:25 off 90 seconds rest. Enjoyed it, if I'm honest. I did enjoy that. Definitely got hard at some points, and I didn't film anywhere near as much as I wanted to, of course, as always. But I did just want to say, I have just posted my announcement video on Instagram that I have signed with Brooks as an ambassador. So I'll be working with them for a while now, and yeah, maybe I'll insert the reel into this. I think I probably should, because it gives some good context, and it's a pretty crazy story. And yeah, I found myself getting a little bit emotional after the running session, because I put it, that's when I posted it, and I put a story on. It's just crazy how the world works and how I've ended up here, to be honest, and I'm just over the moon that brands like that want to work with me, and especially the brand that I guess took a chance on me 3 years ago now when I had barely any followers. But I'll show you the reel. And yeah, I guess I haven't really explained much about that whole thing, about my Brooks deal and what that entails and what I'll be doing. However, I've got a good chance to do that because next week I am going to Alicante with them. to launch the Ghost shoe, the new Ghost shoe, the trail one, and yeah, some exciting bits are happening. I don't really know, it's all a bit of a surprise, but yeah, they're flying me out there. I think there's quite a few people going out, and yeah, that'll be the perfect chance to have a sit down with you and talk through it and my responsibilities with them and how that means I'll be working from now on. But yeah, super excited about it. I am going to crack on. I need to go and get a little bit of work done quickly to finalise a video that's being posted on Sunday, and then I am free to go and potentially skate. My ankle's hurting a little bit, so I'm not certain on that yet, but I most likely will skate. We'll see. Anyway, I appreciate you very much. The only feeling I really have is gratitude right now. My life doesn't really feel real. I don't know if it will ever settle in, but I wouldn't be here without you, so I am forever grateful for this family that we are building. And I know there's not too many of us here on YouTube, and I hope there will be, but thank you. I'm going to go before I get too emotional about it. But I appreciate you so much. Let's have a good day. I've got a story I want to tell you. It starts back in 2023. I started posting on social media about my mental health, and a huge part of that, of course, being running. So one day out of the blue, I get an email. I thought it was fake, honestly. An invite to a Brooks running shoe launch. For me, I couldn't believe it. The scared lad that was brave enough to post on social media, getting invited to his first event. I think that day changed my life. It gave me a glimmer of hope, a new goal and a new purpose, a realization that people actually were watching me talk about how I feel. I still to this day don't know why, with a couple thousand followers on here, I got invited, but I am forever grateful I did. Now let me tell you a secret. I just signed with Brooks, a partnership, as an ambassador, with the brand that changed my life. I can't wait to share this next chapter of my life with them, and to keep proving to myself that I can do hard things, with Brooks on my feet. I am fully aware that I was just sat chatting to you in the last clip. However, I haven't gone skating. I popped into the office, got a little bit of work done. I also then came home, made some lunch, didn't film it because I was just hungry and I forgot to. And now, yeah, I've just cracked on with some work, made another reel, a little one about doing what you love. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't see it. Well, you can't see it anyway. But it is about doing what you love, because people will talk regardless. And if you haven't seen it, go over there and watch it. I'm directing you to my Instagram a lot now. But yeah, I didn't go skating because I've got this really strange pain that I actually woke up with, and it was absolutely fine running with it. The whole session was fine, didn't feel it a single time. But I have just felt it walking around, and it feels like an ankle pain, but then it also feels a bit like a shin pain, and I'm not over the moon with it, if I'm honest. It's not, I say it's pain, it's more of a discomfort, like a 1 or a 2 pain, I guess, out of 10, but I really want to go skate, and I know I now won't skate, and even saying that, I now won't skate till at least next Thursday. No, it'll be longer than that, purely because I am now away next week till Thursday. Skate park's closed on a Thursday, and then I fly out very early Friday morning with Run Club, so I won't get to skate for a while, which is actually really annoying, and that's kind of made me even more frustrated that I can't go. However, maybe I will go. I don't know. I might overthinking the injury, I don't know. But I came to check in and say, it's been a couple of hours since I've seen you. You might see me at the skate park next. You might see me at the gym. You might see me at the office. I need to decide that in the next 5 minutes. For what?
For filming.
Well then, talk to them.
Hello. My name's Yaya. And I film stuff. And I think of poo. I'm very strong. I want to watch it.
As you would have seen, I ended up just spending the afternoon. My niece came over, my sister, so I ended up just staying at home. But I am back in the gym because I want to do a little stretch, bike, foam roll, and then just a little lift. just a little bro session. But yeah, not the day I planned, but the day I got. I'm just going to crack on and just adapt, do what I want to do now, and then run club in the morning, reset. The shin is hurting a fair bit, if I'm honest, but it doesn't really hurt when I was running, and it hasn't. I just ran because it's raining. It doesn't hurt when it's running, so I don't know. I'm gonna crack on. Got a session to do, stuff to do, so everything's good. I've come in the yoga studio to have a stretch, and it is a very good vibe. So I'm going to put some Thames on, have a foam roll and a stretch and a chill, and I feel like this is exactly what I need. Empty studio, nice light and good vibes, and it's warm in here. What more could I want Friday night?
Tell me why you're crying, how can it be you? When you gave me something I don't really feel, but you knew that already. When I found you on the ground, you were dying. Now you come into my yard uninvited. Can't you see me on the edge? I'm enlightened. If the world was ending, would you cry or would you try to get me? Tell me now, but I want you to be clear, yeah. Tell me now, I need you to be clear, yeah.
This is always going to be a place for me to be honest. Talk about how I feel, share my life. This shin thing is really annoying me now. And I say annoying, but it's kind of just in my mind. And you've probably seen the emotion throughout today of it being like, oh, it's fine, I did my session this morning, fine, to like now, I just find myself overthinking every situation, thinking about Murcia next week, and then also thinking about Barcelona a couple of weeks after that, but I haven't got to worry too much. I actually forgot that Barcelona was actually 4 weeks, nearly 4 weeks, over 4 weeks now. And it's not as close as I think, and this is fine and it's manageable. And to be honest, this is the first time I've had like a real recovery stretch foam roll session in weeks, and I've ran every day for I think 2 months now. Not intentionally, just because of the way running plans and run club landed, but yeah, I guess this is a bit of a check and a reminder to look after yourself, look after your body, and do the right things before something happens, because that's where I am right now. I'm kind of like wishing I foam rolled and stretched for the last 2 months, but that's life, I guess. We have to touch the fire to learn that it's too hot and that it burns sometimes. Feeling a little bit frustrated, but tomorrow is a new day and we'll see how I feel. This is not, the race is not tomorrow, this is not plan Z already. It's fine, it's going to be fine. I'll keep stretching, doing the right things, and like I said, I'll talk to Kano tomorrow. Alex, runner's physio, he'll be on the screen somewhere here, but I'll chat to him. For now, I'm going to get home. I need to get some food actually, so probably buy some chicken. Maybe chicken and rice tonight. Today has not been the plan that I wanted, and that is life, I guess. So this is me just sharing, being honest, as I will always be on here. Feels like I'm talking to a friend. which is nice. Running. It's a funny old thing. The day I announced that I've signed with a running brand, I start to feel a little bit of pain. Right. So, good morning. It is run club time. It is very windy and very wet outside. So let's go. I have no idea if you can hear me right now. It's pretty bad. Friends. So, Saturday afternoon, 3:37 p.m. I don't know why I always like telling you the time, but keeps everything in context, I guess. Run club this morning was great. It was extremely wet and windy and stormy, but that kind of makes it even better. Of course, everyone has to be sensible, stick together, and make sure no one is left alone in that wind and rain, but it makes it a bit of an adventure, to be honest. But yeah, I've just spent the morning with the boys, went to the sauna, and frustratingly, because there are other people that I didn't get any footage from that, I've got a single photo that I'll put up now of Harry in the ice bath, but that's it. So, sorry about that. But for the rest of the day, plan is to go to Keno's, get a massage. I've mentioned him, you would have seen him this morning. I mentioned him this morning. He is going to give me and Harry a massage from his house, and then we have Kingy's birthday meal. I just made a little TikTok video that I wanted to chat to you about right now, and I guess it's about confidence and being who we are. And the video, in a quick recap, was the fact that I think we can only truly be happy when we are being ourselves, and any other time we're caught up trying to be someone else, trying to show off or stand out, or fit in, and follow what everyone else is doing. That's when we find ourselves getting caught up and overthinking. The moments we are the happiest are the times where we just shut off from opinions and worries and stresses, and we're just being ourselves with no filter. I said that we are happiest when we do what we want, when we are who we want to be, and when we wear what we want to wear and express ourselves how we want to express ourselves. And that's how I feel. I'm slowly getting there with fashion, with expressing myself, with
creating, interacting with people in the world as we are truly ourselves. If we strip away all the worries and the things that we think we're supposed to be, we're happier. And I know that sounds so deep and spiritual, but I just mean in respects of not trying to show off and just being us. That's where we find confidence. I think that's important, and that counts for today. I know you can't really see my fit. Let me try and show you. This is probably a very small thing in most people's minds, but got a new pair of boots and quite a new pair of jeans, vintage, and I'm just expressing myself and going for it, and it might be a little thing to other people, but it makes me feel good. So this is your sign to wear what you want to wear and do what you want to do. Now my camera is about to die, of course, so I'm going to have to say bye, but I'll see you at Keno's for a massage.
Good morning. It is now Sunday morning, which means it is a long run day. And I understand that as of yesterday, my shins were obviously hurting, and I was worried about that the other day. And I think that'll be quite clear in this video. But somehow, after ice bath and sauna yesterday, a massage from Keno, and a good stretching session on Friday night, my legs feel a lot better. So I'm gonna head out today for a long run with the boys. It's their last sort of prep for Mercia marathon next week. It's 18k with 6k of work in it. Yeah, I'm just gonna head out and see how it feels. I honestly can't even feel it now. Yeah, I feel good. So I'm gonna go there with all intention to do the session. I'm gonna wear my Hyperion Maxes, so they're a bit more cushioned. There's no carbon plate, so it takes it a little bit easier on the legs. But that's a precaution I'm taking, and I'm gonna crack on. But I have eaten my breakfast, some waffles. I have had a squares bar, I've had a banana, I've had a coffee. I'm just trying to get some water down. And then I'm gonna head off. I have also, let me bring you over here for this. I have also just posted my, just posted my Stanley reel, which was the next bit of work I had coming up. I mentioned it in my last video, but the start of this year has been all about finding my flow, not doing what everyone else is doing, but to really find my formula for what wellness means for me, to do what feels right. So yeah, just posted that. I might put it completely on the screen here, but I'm happy with that. And I was happy with the campaign and the way that I was able to talk about something that I have been talking about quite openly. And I hope that comes across in the video. Because yeah, of course, those are the things that pay the bills, doing the adverts, but I want to, I say adverts, but pieces of work and content. Advert feels like a bit of a crappy word, but although it is an ad, it's a piece of content that I'm creating for another brand. And yeah, I want to still spread my message. And of course, day to day, I post pretty much every day the content that I really want to post. And then those, when brands come along that kind of align and they want me to do a piece of work that aligns with me, then I'm over the moon with it. And that is what keeps me being able to do what I'm doing right now. And I am forever grateful for that. It's still crazy to me. All of this is still crazy to me that is my job. It's just beyond me, but yeah, I'm happy with that. I have been spending the start of this year trying to find my flow, doing whatever feels right, skating, adding life to my days, as I've said. And when they came to me and I could use my lifestyle and the lessons and the experience that I'm living as a video, perfectly aligned, and I was very happy to do that one. Of course, you might have seen, if you follow me on Instagram, I have done a few BetterHelp videos, which is the same, perfectly aligned to who I am. They allow me to share my experience with therapy and to, yeah, put that into a video.
and hopefully encourage other people to get to therapy. That is the goal ultimately. So yeah, happy with that. I'm happy with that video and that work being done. It can be quite stressful. I know there are much harder jobs in the world, but I just mean getting to the deadlines can sometimes consume the mind a little bit, and it's hard to focus on anything else past that point. So now that it's out and it's done, yeah, I can chill. And I've kind of got some really exciting work bits in the next 3 to 4 weeks, starting on Monday, tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna stop waffling to you now. That was a long chat. I'm gonna take you for a run with me and the gang and see what the crack is. I think it's definitely me, Harry, Jim and Rowie. I don't know who else is coming, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Should be a good one. Oh, and Alex is coming, obviously.
Love is easier said than done, but are we on the take care? My stomach churns and shouts, it's a preliminary statement, but it's as good as it gets till it's gone. Inner feelings wrapped around my tongue. I can't pretend I love the way it's easy to untie. If I keep up this same old shit, I'm old enough, I'll take the hit. One day I'll be good for you. Till then we're sleeping rough. The paper trail's growing, that I'm still walking blind. Do I miss you sometime? Over and over again, I pretend. Little feelings wrapped around my tongue. I can't pretend I love the way it's easy to untie. If I keep up this same old shit.
Best jet on this end. Couple crap ones in the middle. Just about to pick up 6k at 3:45, isn't it?
I get tired of waiting, 'cause you fill my head with doubt. Can you keep up the preparation? Love is easier said than done, but are we on the take care? My stomach churns and shouts, it's a preliminary statement, but it's as good as it gets till it's gone. Inner feelings wrapped around my tongue. I can't pretend I love the way it's easy to
Session.
Jimbo. Sash brother.
That's really good.
The carbon's on, just please.
Oh yeah. Can that help it? So time. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Sometimes my eyes a little bit, but yeah, really enjoyed it. Good to get a session in with the lads. They're running well, the target is 240 next Sunday, so it's just like a little session for them to run together, but also just to get a session in, and 6k at race pace. So yeah, very enjoyable. 10k easy with some tree climbing as you've seen, and then 6k effort, which was 3:45, but it was quicker than that every single k. And then yeah, 2k jog back. Now off for a coffee, but happy with that. Very happy with that. Feeling good. Shin was fine. Shin was good. Just the
tad muddy. Not too bad though. Right, let's get changed. Need to start showing you this stuff. Hyperion Max. Fantastic shoe, honestly. Plastic plate in the bottom. The perfect sort of everyday trainer if you want to do a little bit of pickup. If you want to do a session. You don't want to wear carbon all the time. Perfect. Get rid of your gels. Always, always, always take your gels home and put them in the bin. No troubles then. Enjoyed that, mate. Sick. How you feeling?
Brilliant.
That's great. It's quite simple, isn't it? So, that is the end of another video. I'm actually currently sat here editing the video that you are watching right now, and I haven't filmed an outro from earlier today, but a roller coaster of a weekend, to be honest, with the potential injury to then the injury disappearing and not feeling it. With the help of Keno and doing the right things, I guess, I just needed to loosen up that area of my leg, my shin, my calf, and sort of soleus area. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I have got some very exciting stuff coming up. Tomorrow morning I'm heading to Bristol, and then yeah, I'll explain tomorrow, but I'm going away with Brooks tomorrow basically, so I will bring you along with me. I appreciate you being here. I'm enjoying making these longer videos. They're so much better for my own mental, if I'm honest, because I don't have to try and squeeze a voiceover into a short amount of time. I love doing that. I love the videos I already make. However, this is it scratches a different itch. I'm enjoying it. So I really appreciate you. I'm going to keep doing this, and I will see you in the next one in a few days. I hope you had a good weekend. Here's to a fresh set of 7 tomorrow. Let's have a good one.